Hey, 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 my divine tribe. What it do, baby? What it do, baby? Thank you so much for tuning in with me today, y'all. I'm super, super excited to get into your message for this month, okay? We're going to be looking at what message your higher self has for you. Y'all know, like, we can get pulled in so many directions, especially when in the midst of getting tested. And sometimes the voice of our higher self just isn't as loud as we need it to be. Okay. This reading is meant to be confirmation. Okay. We all have different levels of connections with our higher selves. I can say that for sure. So some of y'all, you will be feeling like, oh, like, new things could be coming into your awareness that can be confirmed with their higher self, but others of y'all, you're very in tune, very connected to your higher self, and this will simply be as a way of confirming all the things that you've already been told and you've heard and you've understood, and it's just like really strengthening that to where you can feel more grounded with the things that you're doing and the progress that you're making and the choices that you're making, etc. Okay. Regardless, it's general, so take what resonates, leave what does not. I am open for personal readings. You can email me if you are desiring one of those, okay? So, like I said, thank you for those of y'all who are on this channel with me, who have been growing with me, who's been on this journey with me. If y'all can, like, do me a favor, if you're not subscribed yet, most definitely make sure you're subscribed, but like this video, okay? Being able to interact with this video, like it helps it get recommended more to people. And so being able to do that will help the channel grow. Seeing this channel grow, it will literally help me. It encourages me to continue to make the investment. So if you do genuinely feel like you gain something from these readings, I am asking for that as a favor to either like, share with a friend, comment. You can even email me, okay? Like, put forth some sort of effort and energy just so that, like, I am able to know, okay? I know that there are people who do that, and I'm very grateful for y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I pray that it continues to multiply so that I can feel the fuel and I can feel more encouragement and more support with these messages, so I can continue to put them out, because I do enjoy doing it. I really do. It's just, yeah, energy. But I also wanted y'all to be a part of other parts of my life as well. Okay, so I've been collaborating with projects with certain friends. I am in a music video, so I'm going to add that music video, the link to that, in the description box. I'm going to put that below. And I also visited one of my other friends' YouTube channel when I went to Puerto Rico. So I want y'all to go check that video out as well. It was a music video review with Just With The Press. That's my homie, okay? And I also was in a music video with Allegra Siren, Esoteric Vibes, and The Matrix, y'all. And I'm just super grateful because both projects were very fun, very enjoyable. Okay, I wanted y'all to be a part of just other things outside of tarot as well, because y'all know I got other things that I'm working on too. Okay, honey. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started, y'all. We're gonna be looking at the current energy you're in, and that's just gonna help to see if it's your story or not. Then we're gonna be getting that direct message from your higher self. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check other signs in your chart as well, okay? So thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to connect with our spiritual team and our ancestors who are the most healed and who have our highest intentions in mind. Thank you so much for allowing for us to be protected against any low vibrational energies or entities, and for allowing for me to receive the messages for our highest good. Thank you so much for allowing for those who are watching this to be able to trust their own intuitive nudges that this reading will spark in them, and for allowing for them to trust themselves in making those decisions that's for their highest good as well. Ashe. Ashe. Let me drink some water, y'all, because I'm kind of thirsty. Okay. So let's see what I am affirmation card your higher self has for you. What I am affirmation card do you have for my Sagittarius spirit? So we have I am whole. We have I'm receptive here at the bottom of the deck. I'm capable. Look at all this blue. Heavy with the throat chakra, baby. Heavy with the expressing yourself. feel like I need to sneeze. So I feel like I need to sneeze. So, bless me. Thank you. Salud. Right. Thank you. So, this is number 3. It says, I am whole. It says, I'm perfectly created. I am a wonderfully unique individual. Every lesson I've learned, every risk I've taken, and every achievement I have made contributed to who I am. Because of that, I am whole. Okay. So I feel like spirit is kind of like just kind of reaffirming to you, your intuition is reaffirming to you to just like not feel incomplete because of the losses that you did face. You took a risk, okay? You learned, okay? Some things, and I say losses, but it's not a loss. You view it as a loss. It was a lesson, okay? Easier said than done, of course. But things didn't go out as planned. However, you learn things. You learn things that help you become a better version of you. They help you strengthen your skills. They help you gain experience. Even that helped you gain stories to tell to other people or to even put in books and et cetera and et cetera. Okay. So those things that you felt like didn't work out the way you wanted to, it didn't work out. It did not work out because there's something wrong with you. That's what your higher self wants you to know. There's nothing wrong with you. You are perfectly created, okay? You're a wonderful, unique individual, okay? In those situations, we're supposed to play out the way that they were supposed to. And I know it's like, ugh, like it's harder to be receptive to it, okay? It is, because you're not the one going through it or experiencing that pain or that loss or that feeling, okay? That's what they're saying right now, okay? That's why that I'm receptive. I'm open to new ideas. I'm willing to try different methods. I consider alternate viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I am receptive, okay? Because what I'm trying to tell you is that, look, considering an alternate viewpoint, that's considering it from a different perspective. It wasn't a loss. It's a lesson. Okay, it's adding on to my story. Okay, it didn't happen that way because there was something wrong with me. It happened that way because it was meant to happen that way for me to maybe learn more about myself, for me to pay attention to myself more, for me to grow a skill, or for me to even see, the type of strength that I do possess. Okay, so these are all different new ideas that are being placed into your reality to help you adopt to these new perspectives, okay, to help you understand that you are whole, okay, so you won't feel incomplete, so you can continue to take these risks, okay, so you can continue to put yourself out there and continue to learn and continue to grow, because that's what life is about. It's not about, you know, how many times you've gotten knocked down, and these times you got knocked down are perceiving these things as failure and staying knocked down. No, it's about you persevering. Yes, you got knocked down, but you're getting back up. Okay, you're dusting yourself off and you are going back to the drawing board, or you're going back into training, like you're strengthening yourself, you're getting better. Okay, so we have I am capable. Obstacles are only as large as I believe for them to be. I can achieve anything I desire with comfort and ease. I have all of the necessary tools to reach my goals. When I lead with positivity and love, helpful people show up to aid my endeavors. I am capable. I am free. I release myself from thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release today. I'm free, okay? So we're not going to harbor onto these things. We're not going to fear obstacles in the future with these new leaps of faith that you have, okay? We understand that you don't have to get through these obstacles by yourself. Why? Because you lead with positivity and love. So you have a team of people literally here to support you, here to fight with you. So no obstacle is too big for what you are building. No obstacle is too big for your leadership capabilities. No obstacle is too big for the tools that you possess, okay? So be receptive to this, okay? Be receptive to this, align with it, so that you can start using your voice more, so that you can start expressing yourself more, because it's time. It's time for you to feel whole. It's time for you to feel complete within your endeavors, because we need that. We need that from you. We need you leading and using your voice, okay? So let's go ahead and see where you're at currently. I don't know what this is, y'all. Like, it's like I have freaking allergies. I've never had allergies during fall time. You know how you get allergies because of pollen in springtime? My allergies have been acting up since like maybe like a week ago or something. I'm just like, what the heck? This is weird. Anyways, let's see what the current energy is around you. Okay. The sun is here. Okay, Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Sun card. So the Sun card is Major Arcana, is Leo energy. So some of y'all can have Leo in your chart. Look, we got Sagittarius energy here at the bottom of the deck or whatever. So Sagittarius gang, Saggy gang here strong. So this Ace of Wands do talk about you creating some sort of path. It does talk about this vision that you have. It talks about something you're excited about. It is passion, it's potential, it is it's optimism. Optimism. Um I do feel like it's excitement as well. Okay. But it is a vision nonetheless. So you see this person, like they have this vision, they have this potential, they really believe in it. And it's like they're tiptoeing. They're carefully what are they carefully doing? They're carefully doing something. They're carefully I want to say playing out this vision or carefully like taking actions off of this vision. Like I do feel like this is someone who does feel like they're kind of like in rough waters with the Six of Swords. Like they are doing their best to like just give themselves these harsh truths, not in a way to make them feel defeated, but in a way to like help them be cautious. But still optimistic, still childlike, still joyful, but cautious, okay? Like I understand what I'm doing it's not something small. This isn't really anything to play with. Like this is something that's serious, okay? So some of y'all, this could even be like the potential of a relationship or even a child being conceived for some of y'all, because Sun card gives heavy like child energy. It could even be childhood healing that you're doing as well. Okay, it's a delicate process, whatever this is that you're working on. And you're like I said, you're just focusing on being patient. You're focusing on maybe even certain relationships, like holding on to certain relationships or investing in certain relationships that's helping you like believe in this vision, that's kind of fueling the flames or the visions that you're having. You are watching your investments a little more. Some of y'all could be even trying to save your money as well. Maybe even just feeling like you're in a state or stage in your life where you are having to be more frugal, but you're still wanting to stay excited about what it is that you wish to invest in, what it is that you wish to create, the direction you're headed in your life, etc. and etc. Okay. I do see there's a lot of change and transformations that's happening around you, and it is making you feel burdened and such, or it could be making someone around you that you love feel burdened. It could be a mother figure. There is like a lot of weight on someone's plate, a lot of responsibilities on someone's plate, and it does make them feel like they like don't have enough. Um, they may not feel like they have the means to provide or the means to like make the changes that they want, or maybe even the means to hang around their friends right now. And it could be because like they just want to It's because they're in a delicate stage. It's because they are in a delicate stage. Okay, that's Six of Swords. So some people are in a delicate stage because they're pregnant. Some is because they're doing this inner childhood healing. Some of y'all because it's like you are like wanting to develop a child or just wanting to be more cautious around children, or maybe even other people like inner child. Okay, like there is this tiptoeing type of energy, but it's tiptoeing with joy. It is. It's tiptoeing with excitement. It's like someone is moving from scarcity to like fruitful energy. Like this is a lot of like rocks, and this is like land with like grass and stuff. Okay. So I think you're feeling like optimistic about what you're traveling or what you're creating or even what it is that you are visualizing. Even if it is just you visualizing and thinking about something, like you're being filled with so much joy and passion that is really helping you to like take actions in that direction. All right, so let's see what message Spirit has for your higher self. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What message you have for my Saggies? All right, so we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Hierophant card being here. Okay, so 7 of Wands, 2 of Discs, 8 of Cups. I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb, y'all, and I didn't. And I got this message, and I don't know what the message is necessarily, but I'm going to do my best to just not feed into it until I get finished with this reading. Anyways, so the Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant, I do feel like this is talking about like being committed to higher learning, higher level of living, etc., etc. The Wheel of Fortune, both of these are major arcana. So, like, what your spirit is telling you is just something that's going to be relevant to you, not just for this month, but maybe even for the rest of the year. Maybe until like, yeah, for the rest of the year. Up until like freaking Taurus Leo season, like high key. But this is heavy with the like just believe in the impossible, believe in miracles, like anything can happen. Like anything can happen. So it's almost like we don't know how things are going to end. We don't know like what the next page will look like, what the next chapter will look like, etc., etc. It's just like really being committed to the story. It's kind of what spirit is like saying, or your higher self is saying. Do your best to like block and distance yourself from certain energies that you feel like just aren't worth being prioritized, that you feel like doesn't really like place you on a pedestal that you deserve to be placed on, that doesn't really honor your beliefs, your belief patterns, or your belief system. That could even like block you from growing as well. Like literally distance yourself, protect your energy from these particular things, spaces, because you are undergoing some sort of transformation. And even if that is a child, okay, and it's like we don't know like when this learning curve will happen, or we don't know when the exponential growth will happen, or like when like you will get this certification, or when you will become, because even like the Hierophant could talk about a household name or whatever, okay? We don't know exactly when that will happen. We just know that's what you're building towards. That's what you're prioritizing. That's what you're working towards. And so it's like in the meantime, protect that vision. Distance yourself from anyone that, like, because you're a very busy person. You're juggling a lot. You're transforming. Protect it from anything that could taint it. Protect yourself from external like opinions and voices, especially if it doesn't align with your gut, and heavily trust your gut on these things that you need to emotionally detach from. For those of y'all, like this could be, like I said, some sort of system that you're learning or certification or whatever. Like if that's like what you're embedding, I feel like embedding is not really the right word, but what you're teaching to your children or even kids, you have to create a safe space for them, because this will be them out in the real world, and hearing external energies and other people's perspectives and stuff like that contradicts what you're teaching. And so you might just need to protect them from that energetically. Some of y'all spiritually, some of y'all like literally distancing yourself from it, by being mindful of the books that they have access to, the literature they have access to, the spaces and locations that they're in. Okay. You might have to actually create that actual distance from them to help them. Some of y'all, this is you, especially if you're breaking free from certain habits. Some of y'all are wanting to create new habits, go to a new level, want exponential growth and change. This Hierophant talks about a commitment, talks about a teacher, mentor, certification, teaching, mastering as well, mastering things. It's something that you need to fight for. You need to fight to be this master, or stand up for it, or like even embrace it and trust yourself, especially if you feel like you're this Hierophant or this teacher. You're teaching certain beliefs that may, in all honesty, everyone has different beliefs, okay? And not everybody believes everybody's beliefs, okay? Like, that's just literally what it comes down to. So that Seven of Wands is just be willing to stand up for your own beliefs, okay? Don't allow for it to poke at you. Allow for it to, cause for you to not believe the way things are flowing for you. Don't allow for it to block this enlightenment that's taking place, this transformation that's taking place, okay? So anticipate. Spirit wants you to continue to wait, continue to build with this Three of Wands. Stay excited. Stay focused on the direction that you're headed in. The Emperor card does talk about your strategy. It also talks about being a boss, okay? It's just if you feel like you are battling against energies, they're not like, even if you're in a battle, like, it's not anything that's meant to phase you, that can phase you, especially as an emperor. An emperor is someone who has like multiple businesses, who's able to run multiple businesses, who's able to like run not only like a country, like who's able to uphold dynasties, and it's also hubby figure, divine masculine energy. Talks about being a strategist. It talks about being under control, having self-control, having a poker face, okay, having strong morals and standards. It's like just trusting your strategies, trusting, like, look, like the bomb will explode when it's supposed to, like things are going to take off when it's supposed to, okay? Trust that the things that you're creating is protected. Trust that your plan is protected. Trust being pure is the way to go. Because you see that lamb right there? It has a lot to talk about this person's morals and standards. Okay, so just trust that, like, because next we have that Four of Wands, which is that milestone, that's that goal, that's that stability, that's that new home, that's that celebration. Like I said, it's the goal, the milestone. Okay. So continue to stay disciplined. I feel like ultimately what Spirit is telling us, you are already in this optimistic state. You have this vision here already. You're doing the necessary hard to get to fruitful land. You get a necessary hard to get to a place where you feel like you can grow, to where you feel like things are actually growing in your life, whether that's mentally or in the physical. You are being optimistic. You're doing exactly what needs to be done. And you just have to keep it up. That's what Spirit is telling you. Keep it up. Don't get too heavily in your emotions right now. Trust your plan, trust your strategy, trust the books that you're reading, what you're learning, like what you're gaining, the experience you're gaining, et cetera, et cetera. What you've learned, your certifications, et cetera, et cetera. Just trust that shit. Okay. So, well, I feel like the message is over for y'all. Like, so let's put some oracle cards for you. Alrighty. Look at this though. Look, we have Akasha. You're a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Okay, so yeah, heavy for some of y'all. I do feel like the Spirit just literally telling you to embrace that role, like heavy, and just be willing to be okay with resistance and people, like, not initially being receptive to you, but also you be receptive to them, but vice versa. Like, it doesn't have to be an argument or a battle or anything, but it's like you do have this ability to awaken people. Okay. So embrace that. Okay. We have, you are protected from all sorts of harm. All types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Maya, schooling, study, and education helps your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So, like I said, there might be certain certifications. You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know when it's going to be over, the process, et cetera, et cetera. You don't even know how, okay? But Spirit is like, I feel like it's saying there is no time limit to it. Just know it will happen when it's supposed to. Stick to the plan. Stay disciplined, stay focused on the direction you're focusing on, continue to prioritize the things that you're prioritizing as well. So let's say happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works, and this movement will usher in positive new energy, okay? So y'all, that's because you getting certified or becoming your own boss, okay? So we have Bethany here. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. I do feel like that's just to help you continue to be in this battle, especially as an emperor. That could be someone who is a boss, or who has like a lot of responsibilities on their plate, a lot of things that they do have ownership over, and even a lot of people that they are responsible for in a way, whether they are them being a parent or, like I said, a boss who have employees or people that's working for them or whatever. You're going to be better in battle and be willing to stand up for the things that you're wanting to stand up for easier, from a place of compassion with those strong morals and standards if you continue to take care of yourself. So I remember the emperor, like, they're going to do what they need to do to protect their dynasty, to protect their belief system, to protect, you know, their name, protect what they're building, and protect their business, etc., etc. But like, they're not going to do so in a way that's unjust. They're not. Very strong morals and standards. They pride themselves on their integrity. Okay. So we have Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Okay. Heavy with the just stay committed. Andriel, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon earth and all of its inhabitants. Isabella, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome. I don't know what that's saying, y'all. I dropped the card. I was trying to guess what it said, but I don't. Let me pick it up. Okay, yeah. Happy outcome follows your positive expectations. I thought so. I thought that's what it was gonna say. And it was. All right, so let's pull a tracker card for y'all. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Additional message you have. So we have balance here. We got isolation here at the bottom of the deck. Alrighty, so balance your crown chakra, your third eye, your intuition. So it says this card may indicate a reluctance to change. You may be hesitating because of the past, but that doesn't mean you should be hasty. Weigh all sides before moving forward. This can mean the start of a relationship. Proceed slowly. Okay, so this says, I must create before the opportunity disappears. Running towards something may chase it away. Be wary of being deceived by your own desires. I take me wherever I go. Is there a part of my life that may be out of alignment with who I am? Is there a habit, a investment that you've outgrown, a system, a job, a career, that doesn't necessarily align with the transformations that that's taking place, that doesn't align with the belief patterns that you have, that doesn't align with your strategy, your plan, et cetera, et cetera. It could even be a thought pattern or something. It says chasing illusion, health matters, compulsive behavior, dietary imbalance, being result oriented, self neglect, honoring values, assistance, courtesy, and support. So I get the heavy with the self neglect, honoring your values. Like, maybe you neglect yourself because you desire to like honor the values, and it's like really make sure you're taking care of yourself as well, because it's going to benefit others also. Like, it's going to help you be able to better show up as the leader that you are. Okay, so also be willing to receive this assistance too. Okay, receive the support, lean on your community as well. Don't just be so result oriented that you start neglecting yourself, or you even neglect your values, or you neglect the quality. Okay, so they say running towards something may chase it away. So don't be so focused on your desires or the results that you start, like I said, neglecting your values. Stick to the plan. Stick to the quality. Stick to how you desire, your intentions on how you desire to make other people feel, your bigger purpose, and just trust that when the time comes, it will come. Like, everyone has different stories. Everybody book is different. When things pop off for them, it's different for everybody. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure you're still showing up as someone that's true to who you are. Okay. With that being said, y'all, I love y'all so very much. I really pray you're able to receive something and help you continue to make positive progress in your life journey. I love y'all very much. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. Protect your peace. Don't let these hoes get you outside yourself. Toodles.